Hello, Internet, and welcome back, finally, to Neon Souls. We have been on a bit of a hiatus from this game because everything in the world has kept us from playing it. But we're back, and we're here to play some more Cypher System in our cyberpunk setting. Thank you for joining us. We'll get to all of that in a second. But first, before we get started, go ahead and do our announcements and talk about everything we've got going on here on the channel that you can enjoy over this weekend. Our next stream after this will actually be tomorrow. That is Saturday at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll be back with our newest Saturday Nights game that will be taking the place of Saturday Nights Apocalypse, called Saturday Nights Mistborn. We're going to be playing the Mistborn RPG. If you're not familiar with it, it's based on the novels by Brandon Sanderson, and we're super excited. We're going to be doing our session 0 for it. We've done a little bit of kind of 0.5. We've done some prep work for it, so you can come check us out, look at all the characters that everybody's going to be playing. We're going to be talking about the setting. It should be pretty fun, so come join us for that tomorrow at 5. Our next stream after that will be on Sunday. We're playing our Thursday's Children game that Savannah Brown's going to tell you more about. And then I think everything else this week is pretty much as planned. I'll go ahead and give a announcement that we will unfortunately have to miss next Friday too for this game. So it'll be another 2 weeks before we're back for Neon Souls again. So apologies that we're just trying to wean people back into it. It's been a month, and so we don't want to give you all too much at once. But anyway, thanks for sticking with us while we're trying to get our schedule under control. Summer is a hell of a time. I think that's pretty much it for me. For announcements, I'm going to go and let my players introduce themselves and talk about all the stuff that they're doing, any other shows they're on, and who they're playing here tonight. Starting with Morgan, I think is first.
Yes.
I don't remember anymore. Okay, yes.
I'm Morgan, also known as Imagine Matrix on the internet. I do cosplay, so if you like cosplay, you should check out my stuff because I do a lot of it from a lot of different things. Fridays, I'm here playing Clarity, the hacker, and yeah. Oh, wait, and also, she is a creative hacker who works the system with technology. It's been a while.
It has been a while. I'm next. Hello, I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internets, mostly on Twitter, where you can find my streaming schedule pinned to the top of my page. I am here Thursday through Sunday, either playing in games or running them, just like Val. I run our Vaesen game on Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It's called Thursday's Children. It's a Nordic horror role-playing game based in Scandinavia, and with all of their cool, fun creatures and cryptids. And I think it's really rad, so come hang out with us on Sunday for that. You can also find me on Sunday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time at twitch.tv/lbhackemup playing Dungeons & Dragons. But tonight, I am playing Choke, who is a hardy merc who does something. Looks for trouble. I never remember the last part.
And hello, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid, usually talking shit and talking about stuff on this channel. This week we will be back on Thursday for what will eventually be weekly Elegant Magics. We're making it happen. Do tune in though, because we are going for a weekend at Bernie's to the hot springs. Shenanigans shall ensue. It's gonna be amazing. Please come by. That's at 9 o'clock Eastern. But tonight, I will be playing. This was a fantastic autofill here. I'm playing Impulse. She is a charming hustler who leads the team with a cute little smile. Look at that. So cute autofill. Look at that. I love it.
Okay, guess it's my turn. Hi, everybody. My name is Sam. You can find me everywhere on the internet as Smackaroni. I'm on Instagram, Twitch, wherever. I'm a cosplayer, and I stream here on Friday nights playing the Cypher system, Neon Souls. Tonight, I am playing Chance, who is a clumsy biologist who conducts weird science by falling face first into it.
And that just leaves me. I'm Val, the Kraken's Crown, on Twitter and Twitch. You can find me here Thursdays through Sundays, either playing games or running them. Like I said, I run both of the Saturday Nights games. We're getting back into our Season 2, Saturday Night's Star Power here in a couple of weeks, and then starting a new season, like I said, Saturday Night's Mistborn. So if you like what I run here today, check us out on Saturdays too. And tonight, I will be the flexible GM who tolerates with a creative flavor and loves hoodies. You all ready to get started and recap this biatch? All right. I'm going to change up the music here a little bit. Let's try this out for a bit. I haven't used this playlist in a while. All right. Previously on Neon Souls, your crew is currently trying to overthrow the this is way too intense. Hold on. We're gonna go to this one. Yeah. Your crew is currently trying to overthrow the powers that be in the city of New London. This orbital station that is currently positioned near the moon due to their mining presence is under the control of a corporation called Lunatech. This corporation has subjugated the people of this city, creating a very heavy class divide. You have sought solace and climbed the ranks of this city's structure through various bouts of crime and altruistic activities, aligning yourselves with a sort of revolutionist group called the WRM. Specifically, in our last few sessions, you were able to reconnect with a friend of yours, a former hacker named Phoebus. You found Phoebus, who used to be this scrawny little nerd that had the hots for clarity, fighting in the gravity well against Choke, calling themselves Captain Midnight and fighting in a masked costume. When you unmasked Captain Midnight and discovered it was Phoebus, you also learned that not only was Phoebus now very well muscled and very well trained in hand-to-hand combat, but it had his memory erased, not recognizing any of you that he had known previously. You kidnapped Phoebus, knocking him unconscious and taking him back to your loft, where you then interrogated him in the nicest way possible, trying to convince him that you're on his side, and of the changes that you had noticed. Finally, due to some good persuasion, Phoebus allowed you to access his neural implant, and you learned that he had been working for a company called Catechism, way back from season 1, and had a sort of neural blocker as part of the program of his implant that was keeping him from questioning some of the gaps in his memory and his allegiance to Catechism. You were able to disengage this programming. Phoebus began to realize some of the things that you were saying might be true. And he told you that he didn't remember anything past a supposed accident that he had about a year back, in which he woke up in a Catechism hospital under the watchful eye of one Miss Scarlet, who you had a recent run-in with here in New London. Phoebus told you that his current mission that he'd been sent here by Catechism was actually to hunt down Miss Scarlet, who, since her acquisition of Phoebus a year prior, had left the company without notice and had stolen some of their secrets and proprietary information in the process. Catechism, not being too happy, sent one of their best cyber assassins, Phoebus, to take her out. Phoebus on a bit of a time crunch for that, and not wanting to one, let Miss Scarlet live, and two, let Phoebus face the wrath of not completing his contract with Catechism, you decide to help him. Hunt down Miss Scarlet and hopefully be able to reclaim the secrets of restoring his memories. You were able to stock up on some tech through Phoebus, taking you back to his top of the line spaceship that he had come into New London on. You took some weapons and a jetpack from Phoebus's arsenal. And then you began to come up with a plan. We did a little bit of collaborative work at the end of the last session to decide what the challenges that you were going to face and trying to find Miss Scarlet, where she was hiding and all that. So you were able to learn that Miss Scarlet is currently hiding out in a derelict hovercraft repair shop that is sort of the front for her business dealings here on New London. And she's under guard of what we have referred to as the Nega Group, a group of fixers that she has hired to keep her safe. You also learned of some of the defenses to this base that she has, including but not limited to automatic turrets, a sonic security fence, hologram location cloaking, and mutant guard dogs. And with all of that in place, which you all chose, you decided you didn't want to have to deal with most of that. So you wanted to find this group that she has contracted and try to turn them against their current employer. And with the defenses weakened, hopefully breach their stronghold, acquire, and eventually kill Red, or Miss Scarlet. And that is where we are picking up here today. So, you are currently at the loft. I believe Phoebus is there with you. Ghost is somewhere about, as well as Zane and Yule. You have NPCs all over the place. I'm not going to keep track of them. They're in and out. If you need any of them, you can ask for them. But Phoebus is actually present for this mission, as it is kind of his thing. So, what's the plan?
Okay, so we need to find these people, right? Okay, cool. Should we ask around?
Well,
We know where they're holed up, right? Oh no, go ahead.
We found Phoebus at the gravity well. Maybe some people were there.
For sure.
Because otherwise, do we know where it is?
Do you know where this base is? Yeah, that was part of the. So you had gained this information from Alco, who had led the raid on that event, that auction that Miss Scarlet or Red was holding, and so part of this was from the interrogations that came after the arrest of some of her hench people. So you know the location. I'm gonna say it's in Icefierce, so it's in the same sector that y'all are in. Sort of a central commercial hub. So it's not terribly far away. You're not gonna have to get through any security checkpoints or anything to get to it.
Well, if we want to find them, why don't I just hack into a security camera across the street from where they're hiding out and just
See where
see
they
what they
go?
look like, see where they go?
Sure.
Good work.
Suppose I'll do that. It's been so long.
Yes, it has. All right,
I
you
had
want
to
to
do
try
things.
to you want to hack the cameras and try to play back some footage and see if you can find out where they're at currently.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have you roll for it because why the hell not? So I think this is going to be a difficulty 4.
Okay.
Do you have any skills that would be applicable here?
I am trained in computers and computer programming.
That works.
So that brings it down to a 2. And I have an impulse.
So you're specialized in computers and computer programming, or were
Oh,
you
wait.
applying both of those?
I'm specialized in computer programming, so I'll use
Okay.
that one.
Okay. So yeah, that still brings it down to a 2. I was just curious how you got from 4 to 2.
And
Okay.
then I have an impulse.
All right. So I'm again assuming that they'll probably look for like a really colorful one. That's probably the one that's just like, is like the knockoff brand of me. And yeah, go from there.
Okay. And I suppose I will roll.
All right.
Got a 10.
All right. That definitely succeeds. So you are able to access the security footage through the relays that you're able to connect to. You find a couple of cameras from businesses across the street, like an ATM, and then a couple of their storefronts, and you're able to redirect some of the cameras or find some footage of this hovercraft repair shop. And you do notice from watching it for a while, from this kind of playing through the security footage, you notice that holographic like cloaking where the same things kind of keep happening at that store. Like somebody will pull up, somebody walks out. Happens in a very routine, very regular basis where you start to notice some of the patterns of this hologram. But there's a fence that surrounds the business that is closed, or that is kind of locked up. That would be this probably one aspect of this sonic barrier or sonic fence. There is a moment kind of playing back through the footage where you do see some vehicles that come in and out, actually coming off the street and entering this hovercraft repair store. You don't actually see who gets out of the vehicles most of the time, because once they enter this holographic field, they just pull into one of the garages, and then you don't actually see who comes and goes. But you do find a couple of faces that people that leave the business and come out at different times. You don't ever see like a group of people come out at once, but one at a time, different people come and go. And you're able to flag some faces or get some images of their likeness when they're entering and leaving. So what I'm going to say here is I'll offer you the intrusion of you're able to you don't know where they are, but you are able to identify who these people are. You get their faces, but not their locations, because once they leave, you're not able to trace enough cameras to find where they're going.
Okay. So who are they?
Okay. Yeah, I'll we can make this part of the check. So you run their faces through some like the database for the LSF. I need to remember all these names of things that I've given through the through LSF databases, and are able to kind of get some information on most of these people have records, and there are 4 people in specific that you find that are coming and going. all of them have very lengthy records. The first one has a lot of charges of like assault, public brawls, some arson charges, and other charges for the buying purchase of illegal weaponry. This big sort of muscly sort of bruiser fellow named Throttle. The second one is a kind of a very handsome-looking gentleman. Has sort of a like a Bradley Cooper style kind of appearance, very angular facial features, a couple of like cyber enhancements and augmentations that you can see. Has a long list of charges that mostly involve some more like white collar criminal activity, more like money laundering and relative, like you get the impression they're like more of a con artist. They go by the name Catalyst. The third is a hacker that has a number of sort of strikes on their record for tampering with and the destruction of sort of corporate property, a number of sort of affiliations with various like radical groups in the New London area, mostly involved less like the WRM, with more like sort of for the people motives and more like monetary gains for their personal organizations. Their name is Lucid, and the last one is a has like not as long a record as the others, as a former Lunatech employee who worked in their developmental research and tech department. It currently has some charges against them, wanted for stealing corporate property or Lunatech property, and their name is Lucky.
So that just... Does anyone else see this?
What?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
I told you, it's like it's store brand us.
I don't see
Like
it.
she couldn't get the real thing, so she bought generic, like whatever.
I don't see it.
She got a bruiser. She got a hacker. She got an okay face. And she got a scientist. It's us.
I mean, that's a pretty standard team.
Well, if she's trying to get us, that's rather insulting. I don't think she did a good job.
You know what I used to call the chain throttle?
Really? I didn't know you named your chain.
Oh, I name all my weapons.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
What are your guns' names?
That's a secret.
Why?
But the chain's name, you said you used to call the chain throttle? Do you call it something else now?
No, it just didn't really seem relevant anymore.
Oh.
System-wise.
Right. Oh, fair. All right then. So, I mean, if we want to track these people down, then like, what? We just like think about what we would do, right?
I mean, I think Chance is right, and the gravity well is a good place to look, especially for that big fuck.
Oh yeah. Have you run into them like in the pits before?
It
Have I?
if you want to spend an XP to say that you've had
Yes.
run-ins with them, I'll allow it.
And
I
you
do.
kicked his ass.
Sorry, I'm trying to give you guys other things to spend your XP on because you're
I'll
leveling
do-
up too
I want to
dang
spend
quick.
my XP to have seen this guy fight.
Okay, have seen them fight or have fought them or...
I think maybe they've seen each other fight, but they haven't ever been matched up. Mostly because I want to
Okay.
dramatically challenge him to a fight.
Okay. Have you... So you've had, like, conversations with them? Have you actually, like, had some sort of, like, rapport with this person? Is it mostly you just seen each other fight? You're in the same social circles?
Yeah, I think it's probably that.
Okay.
They're not friends.
Okay. I just wanted to check.
No.
It's like, hey, that's my old college roommate, Throttle.
My old college javelin.
I also want to
May-
thank our future sponsor, thesaurus.com, for all of these names.
Source.com, please sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
I will spend 4 to like get like a contact.
Okay.
Can Catalyst be an X?
Yes, absolutely.
But
Is
maybe they didn't go
4XP
like
for-
Catalyst before, and so like she said Catalyst and it didn't really hit her, but then like looks at the photo a little bit closer and is like, wait a minute. Can you like enhance? Can you zoom in on that? That
yeah.
one.
Yeah, like really easily I can do that.
Of course you can. I don't even know why I ask, but yeah, that one.
Enhances.
Yeah, you enhance it, and I mean, hasn't aged a day since you last saw them an indeterminate time ago. I don't know how long ago you want this to be. Well, so with the way that so you're spending 4 XP for a long-term benefit
Yes.
as a contact. All right. I'm reminding myself the rules. Character gains a long-term NPC content of importance, someone who will help them with information, equipment, or physical tasks. The player and GM should work out the details of the relationship. So yeah, we got a loot drop too. We'll deal with that in a second.
Oh no.
Thank you, chat, for the loot drop. I say that always reluctantly, but I do really like to get those. So yeah. So how long ago is this relationship? How did it end?
Let's say this was still in her like her reporter days. They did a lot more in like they were like in the influencer territory. Like they sold a lot of like bullshit that didn't work for anybody, but made a lot of money doing it. And yeah, they would just they flew in the same circles and obviously, you know, slept together on several occasions. What is their name? A name that she knew them by. Is that fucking Jared? Oh my god, she got Jared? Oh my god, this is gonna be so much easier than I thought. Oh my god, I think I still have this asshole's info. One second. Like look through her data pad. See if she still has their contact info.
Yeah, I mean, if they're a contact, yeah, you have your contact from one Jared Vaughn, a former influencer and purveyor of bad tech. So I'm kind of seeing this, like you said, was like an on and off again kind of relationship. Wasn't like serious, but
Not super
okay.
serious, but like they were friends and they slept together sometimes and like, you know, worked on a couple projects together. Nothing like really big. But yeah, like they, you know, still on friendly terms as far as she knew. So
Thanks for the water break, chat. Okay, so you want to give Jared a call? Does anyone have any objections to this as she begins to call Catalyst?
What am I asking?
I don't
I mean, I
know,
haven't-
but I still don't know how we made it all the way to like the fucking moon and there's still somebody on the camera that you fucked.
It's a gift. I don't know what to say.
Is it? Some might call that a
Well,
curse.
yeah. In this situation, I would say it's a gift because I can just call this fucker up. So yeah, for our purposes, it's
And
totally a gift.
say what? We're trying to kill
Well, that's
your
what
boss.
I'm asking. I mean, do I just straight up get him in on this? Like,
Do you
what?
trust him?
No. No, I don't trust anything he ever sold, and no. No, I don't.
We buy him off then?
Oh, most certainly, yeah.
Great, tell him we'll pay him and then when we're done I'll kill him.
I'm gonna kill him.
What?
I mean, he's not like a terrible guy. He's just not like the greatest of people, but like, I mean, like neither am I. I don't want you to kill me.
Alright. No fun.
We'll see. Like, we'll see how much of an asshole he's become, and if he's like just a total douche nozzle now, then yeah, you can totally kill him, whatever. But if he's like around the same amount of like asshole, then like I don't think he deserves to die necessarily.
Oh, I mean, I didn't say he deserved to die.
Oh, you just
I'm just tying up
Okay.
loose ends.
Oh, fair. No fair. Let's just see how the conversation goes. Just I'll let him know that we might have a job for him, and I mean maybe if he has some influence over his fellow, you know, fixers right now, maybe he can get all of them in on it too.
I know that one.
The bruiser.
That big motherfucker. Yeah.
He any good?
Yeah. It's a lot of brute strength, but sometimes that works for you.
Fair. You ever fight him?
No.
Ah, damn. Okay.
Do you want to?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Offer him a job, payment to what? Basically help us trap his current boss? Let us in, all that good stuff?
Or
Or,
to put a bullet in her.
oh, just take care of it for us. Ew, I hadn't thought of that. He's a bit of a coward. I don't know if he'd be. I'll just call him. I'll just call him.
Do it. She's kind of a
Possibly.
raging bitch.
Yes, that is also true. Okay. Okay, I'll call him. I'll just call him. Call him.
Okay. I'm also gonna remind one thing because as reluctant as I am to give y'all more XP. Clarity got an intrusion earlier. Did you decide who you gave your other XP to?
Oh no, I forgot that I got XP.
Yeah, you get one. You give one to someone else.
Choke.
Okay. And then impulse. It's only 3 for contact. So
Okay.
yeah, the long-term benefits are 3. I
Cool.
double checked. Okay. So you give a call over to Jared, aka Catalyst.
He would know her as Marilee.
That's Marilee. Okay. It
Mhm.
rings her a bit and then picks up and says, Marilee, is that you?
Well, hi there, darling. How are you?
I'm fine. It's been a while.
Oh yes. Well, I I may have a job for you if you're up for it.
Oh, well, I would love to. Unfortunately, I'm a bit busy right now.
Well, luckily, that's exactly why I want to give you a job.
All right, don't bury the lead, darling.
You're up on the moon working for someone named Red, aren't you?
Now you know I can't violate employer-employee confidentiality.
Of course not, darling, but I can also tell by you not vehemently disagreeing with me that you are, so we'll just leave it at that. You enjoy working for her. She a lot of fun, real nice, I'm sure.
Again with the leads and burying them. What's your play here?
Well, I need her taken care of.
Well, that's going to be a bit difficult.
Because you three are the buddies that are also working with you?
Well, Nat and she has paid us an absurd amount of money to take care of her if I was working for this person that you are asking me about.
Of course, hypotheticals only, of course.
So your offer would have to be at least twice as intriguing.
Well, how's an absurd amount of cred? Just an absurd amount. Just
okay. So you offer, I would say you offer somewhere. Hold on, let me look at I had a chart up so we could speak in particulars about things I put up. Okay, that'd be like 100,000 cred is like an exorbitant item. So like an absurd amount of cred, I would say would be somewhere around the lines of like 500,000 to 1,000,000 cred or something like that. Would be just
and that's
like
an exorbitant. And so if I actually do have to end up paying him, that would be like a 4 XP thing.
That would be like, or 3 XP for wealth would be.
Okay.
And we'll talk about how you come by that.
You say
money.
that like $1 million isn't also an exorbitant amount of money.
Well, yeah.
So it's just like dollars.
Yeah,
That's
it's just
what
like
you're
dollars.
Moon dollars.
I was just making, moon
dollars.
dollars.
AKA cred.
I would say cred is like a little more. The inflation isn't so bad with it. It's a little. It's stronger than the dollar. But yeah. Okay. So he says, "Well, that's a very enticing offer. I'll have to consider it."
I'm gonna need you to consider it pretty quickly. We, time is cred and all.
Right. Well, let me do this. Let me consider my options, and I'll give you I'll call back in, let's say, an hour.
You're not gonna go talking to your boss in that hour, are you?
Of course not.
Jared? Or should I say Catalyst now?
So maybe it hasn't been such a long time since you've seen me.
Let's just say you have an outstanding group of individuals, some of the best at what they do, working with you right now, I'd say, right?
I have some fairly talented coworkers, yes.
Mine are better than yours. You always want to work on the better team. This is your chance. And, you're welcome to bring your friends along too, but this offer's just for you since, we used to be such good friends.
All right, I'm going to have you roll to try to manipulate.
All right. So this is some persuading, which I am specialized in.
Yes. He is a 7 to manipulate.
Woof. Okay. Let's bring that down to
Hey,
a
they all have their
5.
specialties.
It's fair. All right.
Y'all are the ones that called them the knockoff version of y'all.
I know. Let me see if I have anything else I can do. Oh, I also completely and utterly forgot my new really cool fucking thing. The strategize. Which I think we technically did, but it's having an action plan in place before facing a challenge improves the odds of success, even if that plan is changed. If you and your allies spend at least 10 minutes going over a plan of action, all of you gain 1 free level of effort that can be applied to one task you attempt during the execution of that plan within the next 24 hours.
Yeah, we did do that last time, I remember. So everybody does have 1 free level of effort that they can use some point during this mission.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say that getting him on board is probably, I don't know, what do you think, friends? This is kind of a really important thing. I might as well spend my effort now to get him on our side. All right. So that's
if you
a
don't,
free...
he's probably gonna tattle.
Yeah, you know. Okay. So I'm going to use my free level of effort.
Okay.
So that'll bring him down to a 4. And I guess I'll use the rest of my effort as well. So 1 free level of effort, and then I get my other level of effort, which is the first one's free. So
Yes.
spending effort is the hard part for me.
You used a skill that you were specialized in?
Yes, persuasion.
Okay,
I'm specialized in persuasion. Yeah, so it was a 7.
So that brought us to a
Specialized in
5, and then a
persuasion
4.
brings to a 5, and then a 4. And then I have 3 in effort already. So how many do I spend? It's the first one's free.
So what's your edge?
My edge is 4 in intellect.
Okay. So if you're using 3 levels of effort, that would be 7 points total. It's 3 for the first level, 2 for every level after. So it's 7 points total. Minus the 4, it would be 3 points for 3 levels of effort. Which would get you down to a 1.
1. An acid I could use to just bring this shit down to a 0.
Can I help?
Yeah, I could also help.
Oh, you can help.
I legitimately just have a skill that's called Enable Others. Just using the helping rules to provide a benefit to another character at a time. Oh, I keep doing this. It's a physical task. It doesn't matter. I cannot help.
Can I create a situation in which I could help?
Yes, describe to me the situation you would like to use.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that Clarity is just going to trace whatever calls that they have, especially in this situation.
Okay.
And I feel like she could use her hacking to intimidate this person a little bit. Maybe make them a little bit more likely to go along with what Impulse is doing.
How so?
Well, I'm assuming that whatever they're being contacted on has personal information.
Okay.
Just pull up some files that they might not want to be seen.
So like on their own data pad?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So I'm going to have, before we do Impulse's roll, I will have you do a roll to see if this succeeds. The difficulty of this will be a 5. With your computer programming, that would bring it down to a 3. Do you want to spend any effort on it?
Sure.
Okay.
So the first effort is okay. So I have 4 effort and I have 4 edge in intellect.
Okay. So you have it down to a 4 right now. Do you want to spend all 4 levels? Because it'd be 7 points for 3 levels, 9 points for 4 levels.
Yeah, I'll do
But then-
7.
Then
Okay,
she
so
knocks
then
off the 4 that she has
4.
in edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you'll spend 3 points for your intellect pool, and you'll reduce it to a 1.
Okay, I'm trying to do math in my head. Okay. Got an 18.
Okay. That succeeds. So that brings it to a 0 for impulse, so you don't have to roll. So here's how this plays out. There's a moment of pause, and as you bring up some personal information, there are like some photos that pop up on his data pad, and then like maybe a bank account information, and then the like location pin pops up, and you just hear, well,
Something wrong.
now I appreciate theatrics as much as the next person, but could you ask your coworker to kindly leave my personal affairs alone?
Oh, I guess it depends on what your answer's going to be, darling. Remember when I said that you might be working with some great, talented people and that I'm working with better ones? I'm sorry, I might have misspoke. I'm working with the best.
Right. Well, they do seem talented, at least from what I can tell right now. I would be remiss if I did not have the opportunity to inquire into my current employer to see if they could match or exceed your offer.
Really?
Well, you can't blame me for trying to get as much out of this as I can.
Oh, Catalyst, you haven't changed a bit.
We're all in this for the money, aren't we?
Well, who says you can't get paid twice? Get your money from her, and then you'll get your money from us.
Now that sounds like an excellent idea. Unfortunately, the terms of my employment with her are not as well defined. Here's what I'll say. If you can make the same approach to the others that I'm currently working with and convince at least, I'll say at least 2 of them, well, I think we can handle with 1. If you get 1 more over on this plan so that I don't have to get my own hands dirty with this and raise suspicion, then I think we have a deal.
From having worked with them, which one do you think is the easiest to flip? Throttle, Lucky, or Lucid?
You've done your homework.
Always.
I am not... I can only make speculations, but Lucid seems less inclined to emotional pleas and monetary persuasion. I don't think I've gotten more than 2 words out of the bloke since we began working together. I would say Lucky or Throttle would probably be your next best. Throttle's a bit punch drunk, so depends on the mood, I guess. If you make a compelling argument to the chap and see if he might be your best bet.
Well, I have a friend who will be happy to hear that.
Not to say the other two aren't dangerous, but on their own, I wouldn't be as threatened. I'll begin to work out the terms of my own employment here, see if I can get my pay forwarded to me in advance. And I look forward to the conclusion of your offer as well. I hope you can make good on that.
Oh, darling, don't you worry. Your pretty little head. I'll take care of it. I've done very well for myself since we last saw each other. Now, remember, though, if we find out that any of this got back to Miss Scarlet, I'm gonna kill you myself.
Wouldn't have it any other way. All
Well,
right.
here, I thought you forgot about me.
Never, darling. Well, I believe we've been on the phone long enough. We'll be in touch.
Excellent. Bye-bye.
Ta-ta. Hangs up.
We have to flip one of them. Oh, sorry, doing that voice all the time gets stuck in my head. We gotta flip one.
Which one?
Well, yeah, where are we gonna go?
He doesn't care, but he suggested not the hacker because he didn't really know what might appeal to them. He said either Lucky or Throttle would be a decent idea. And well, Choke, since maybe you've already seen how Throttle operates, I don't know. Challenge him to a fight, and if you win, he works for us.
Sure.
Just a thought.
A good one.
I have them occasionally.
Okay.
Off to the gravity well then?
Are we all going?
The reason for us not to?
I don't know. Get nervous when we're all in the same place, just in case something happens.
Oh, like if it just like gets blown up or something?
Yeah, I often think about things just blowing up when we're around them.
We have been blown up before.
I think on several occasions now, actually.
At least twice. At least. And that's only since I've been here.
And look, we're fine.
Okay.
Plus, you could see me fight.
Yeah, I do like seeing that.
Great.
Oh, Phoebus, did you want to come?
All right,
Phoebus
you're
looks
here.
up. Looks up from their data pad where they were scrolling the internet because their neural interface before actually barred them from being on social media. So just getting caught up with current events and what's it say? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Well, that might not be a good idea. If she sees me, well, I can't go as myself. I could go as my fight persona.
Captain Midnight?
Yeah,
Did
Yeah.
you pick that name?
I did. I liked it, but
Oh, darling, we really, really need to have like a serious conversation about branding. Because that is not going to cut it at all.
I don't know. I thought he was doing pretty good.
Captain Midnight.
I mean, I did beat the ever-loving shit out of you.
I don't quite remember it that way. You got
Well,
in one good hit.
You had a
and you
concussion,
were-
so
Do you remember it at all?
It was a lucky punch.
I disagree.
No, that's what Choke's going to get.
You want to go again?
Not quite yet. No, I can't go out as myself. So either I'm staying here or Captain Midnight's going.
Your
Take
helmet
pick.
was pretty busted.
You're all
Wait,
telling me you don't
Clarity.
have any other helmets.
Do you have that robot head?
No, that's my robot head.
That's also massive.
Wait,
You
we
can
have
hollow it out and put it on top of him. It'd be
no,
really
we have
funny.
helmets. The ones with the screens.
Yeah, we do have helmets.
Perfect.
Do we have any of those left? Or did they all get
Sure, why
blown up?
not?
Nah, yeah, why not? You get him a helmet. He puts it on and puts on the rest of his Captain Midnight black sort of tactical gear.
What
see?
appealed to you about Captain Midnight? Like what?
Do we really have
what
to
about?
get into this?
It's all
We
black.
can walk and talk. We can walk and talk.
I mean,
It's,
I
you know.
think it's cute, but
Listen,
Just-
he was a. One of the things that I remembered is watching this show as a kid. Captain Midnight was one of the heroes in it.
Oh, honey, now you're just gonna get into copyright infringement trouble. You can't do that.
Oh, come on.
It
No one
wasn't-
else remembers Captain
I
Midnight.
think it's in public domain now.
It's an old show.
I will
Just-
brainstorm a couple of ideas along the same lines of a Captain Midnight. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, okay?
You really had to pick the opposite of Phoebus, didn't you?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Let's just go. Puts on the helmet, covering up his blushing face. I also want to go ahead and roll for the stuff. So we got a recovery in the chat. Who was that for?
It's for chance.
Okay, so the
Hey.
recovery for Chance, and then let's go and roll for the cipher too, before I forget about it. Let's see. We're doing the cool cipher list now. All right, somebody roll a D100 for me.
Who doing it?
I'll do it.
$80.
80.
Yeah.
80. Okay. Making sure this isn't something we've gotten before. This is a stasis keeper. Let's see. This is a long list. Scrolling. Stasis keeper. Puts a subject into stasis for a number of days equal to the cipher's level or until it is violently disturbed. Object in stasis does not age and comes out of stasis alive and in the same position as it went in, with no memory of the period of inactivity.
This has big skins energy, and I don't like it.
Oh, that's so random.
I'm trying to decide what this would be, what kind of object this would be. Because my initial mind was like a big pod or something, but I don't know how I'm gonna just like give that to y'all.
Maybe it's collapsible.
Yeah. My other thought was just like, yeah, some sort of like object they just like put on the back of somebody's neck, puts them into stasis. I'll figure out a way to get that to y'all. We'll do that. We'll get to it. Well, you guys are going to the fight. I'll figure out a way to drop that in y'all's laps. Okay, so you all pack up, get in the car, head over, cruise on over to the gravity well back in G-Sphere. And you pull up outside the gravity well. I'm going to say that it's probably evening at this point. Say it's a fight night. The place is pretty packed. Gives me a chance to use some of my party music. Big like neon lights, like floodlights, crisscrossing through the air. Lots of people pulling up outside and filing into the arena. You guys enter. The bar is packed. You get that familiar like zero gravity environment with all the like bars kind of positioned across from each other in this sphere. Just crowds of hundreds of people gathered around and kind of mobbed together on the outskirts, and then the cage in the center. Currently, a fight going on. You kind of scan around the bar, and a few people kind of pointing out towards Choke and giving Choke sort of acknowledgments. A couple of people are sadly coming over asking if you're going to be fighting. A few people see Captain Midnight and not as many that acknowledge Choke, but a few excited Captain Midnight fans in there as well. And you spy across the bar, kind of in the upper bar station, so kind of inverted in the crowd. You see one Throttle, big, burly gentleman, built like a brick house. Has kind of wearing some wearing like a red leather jacket. Has a small like entourage around him right now, wearing some like big flashy like metal jewelry as well. Very ostentatious, complete opposite of Choke, but does keep to that chain motif as well. Yeah, you do spot him. So what's the plan here?
I am just gonna go walk up to him unless someone stops me.
We'll stay behind. We'll be in earshot if things seem to not go your way.
Sure.
I feel like you all can maybe work some things out. Like you punchy types might be able to work something out among yourselves.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, so Choke, you're going up to
Yeah, I just walk right up
meet
to him.
Throttle. Okay, so you sort of glide through the air around the cage up to the top bar and swing down, grabbing one of the there are several like long kind of like pole handles that attach to various like floating tables and stuff in the air to reorient yourself as you come kind of swinging in. The crowd parts for you, and a few people like recognizing you, and Throttle gives a head nod in your direction and says, "Huh, Choke, right?
Yeah.
Haven't seen you in here in a while."
Been working. Speaking of, you looking for any?
Any work? I'm a bit busy right now.
Too busy for me.
Everyone like in the crowd kind of like parts, and you get a lot of as they're waiting to see how this goes down. Everyone kind of quieting around, and he says, "Oh, you're asking about a fight?"
I can be.
Well, can't say a lot of people in here haven't wanted to see that for a while, but like I said, it's been a while since you fought in here. Had a real challenge other than Captain Bozo over there.
Come on, cut the kid some slack.
I don't know, don't you need some warm-ups first? Might be a little out of shape.
Flexes.
You flex, he flexes back. There's a flex off for a moment.
That almost sounded like an insult.
Take it as an experienced fighter not wanting to have an easy match. I don't do cupcake bouts.
Okay, so it's a matter of pride then.
Yeah.
Fine. Your pride versus mine. We fight. You win. I'll admit to the gravity well you're better than me. I win. You work for me.
I need more details than that. What kind of work?
Killing, mostly.
Well, as exciting as that sounds, I am under contract right now.
Sorry, is that supposed to be my problem?
All right. I win. You tell everyone here that I'm better than you, and you don't fight in the gravity well again.
And I win, you work for me. And I get your fucking jacket.
All right. Deal.
Deal.
One job. All right. This isn't... It's not going to turn into an indefinite thing. I'm not selling myself into indentured servitude to you, all right?
No, but once
One
you're working
job.
for me, I think you'll find you like it.
All right. Takes off the jacket, revealing his glistening, well-defined pectorals.
Oh wait, I do the same thing!
Throws the jacket down on the table. You, wash this for me. You know, I doubt it's even going to fit you. Might be a little too big.
Well, it's gotta fit your massive ego. I hand my jacket off because I take care of my things.
Impulse will take it. It's like a dress on her.
Chance picks up Throttle's jacket.
Yes!
Fine.
Roomy.
All right. We got to fight. Goes like moving over through the crowd towards the cage. There is a the fight is currently wrapping up, and there's like the contestant kind of getting thrown back against the cage, slams against the door. Throttle just opens up the door, grabs the guy who's inside who hasn't like officially lost yet, and just throws him out back into the crowd and says, "This one's done. You win. All right. Real bout starts now." And moves in the cage, and the announcer kind of, "Ladies and gentlemen, we have our winner here." Oh shit.
Move.
There's been a slight change to the programming here tonight, as we are about to have a once-in-a-lifetime match. The undefeated heavyweight of the Gravity Well, the Throttle himself, against the one, the only, the also undefeated Choke. Everyone, place your bets. Match will begin here in 5 minutes. And everyone begins to rush towards the outer bar area and begin to place their bets with the bookies there on who they believe will win. Throttle makes his...
Do
oh,
we
sorry.
get them on the betting?
That's up to y'all.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm trying to decide how we're going to do betting, because you guys don't really have like a real like have track like income here. Does anyone actually have any like money in on their sheets or in their inventory?
I think I have like 100. 100 of what? I don't know, but I have 100.
100 cred.
I think so. Hold on.
So
I have
here's,
$300.
I am debating. So there are a couple ways that we can do this. If you have any items that you want to like put on, because the way that the money works here is more of an abstraction for like the tier of item from like inexpensive to expensive to exorbitantly priced. What I will offer you all is the opportunity. You can essentially stake XP. And if you get it, if you succeed in the bet, we can up that to to wealth. You gain the wealth tag. So I'll say anyone can wager. Let's see, it would be 3 XP to actually just purchase wealth outright. So
I was gonna say, like, what if we lost? You got like a free intrusion, and then if we won, we got XP or wealth or
Yeah,
whatever.
like we could wager XP.
yeah, I was gonna say if everyone puts in an XP, then or who wants to bet, then if Choke, I assume you're betting on Choke.
Oh yeah.
Okay, if Choke wins, I want to do it this way. No, screw the XP. Don't spend it. We're just gonna say if Choke wins, then I will give the collective wealth to like the group for y'all to use as you see fit. If Choke does not win, then I will use this as an intrusion.
Chat has just bought an intrusion.
Wonderful.
So have that.
Okay. I might use this during the fight. Throttle makes his way to his side of the sphere, begins to prepare himself, kind of limbering up, has just like a black tank top on, stretching against his massive frame. He removes his jewelry and everything and hands it to one of the attendants, beginning to kind of limber up and prepare for the fight. Anything in preparation, Choke?
Stretching.
And yes, Impulse.
Can I do my encouragement?
Okay.
Like
You're gonna
from the
Rocky speech?
sidelines, just be like just yelling it at her.
Well, everybody gets somebody in their corner, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Impulse is mine.
Okay.
So as long as she's just like yelling out shit during the match, it is ongoing easing of a task. So basically, like, just brings it down 1 for the whole fight for you.
Sweet.
Also, you
Okay.
still have from the strategize 1 free effort that you could use once if it comes to that.
All right. Here's how I want to do the fight for rules purposes and stuff here. The encouragement you're only going to be able to do once during the course of the fight. Choke, you can decide when you want to use it. We're going to do this in a series of rounds, as with a fight. It's going to be best 3 out of 5. There's only going to be 1 roll for each round for Choke to make. You succeed on the roll, you win the round. You lose on the roll, you lose the round. All these are going to be difficulty 7. So you can decide how much you want to spend on, if you want to blow your points or what you want to do. And I may use an intrusion to I may use an intrusion on one of the rounds because I got a free one from the chat. So, which I think rather than using to ask you if you want to lose the round, I will use instead to up the difficulty during one of the rounds as an intrusion. So, just so all the rules are out there, table, we're also going to describe what happens. I'm going to base on the outcome of the roll. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
All right. So, impulse in your corner. The place goes quiet for a moment. Gotta get this up. As
got a lucky
the
dice for
announcer.
this.
The announcer leads into the fight. There's a big time, like a holographic projector in the center that begins to count down, and the referee looks to each of you and says, "Fighters, ready." Looks for a nod for both of you. Says, as the counts down, 3, 2, 1, and begin. And he glides out of the way as the two of you come in to exchange blows. We'll go with this one for now. All right. Choke. Go to make your roll. As Throttle comes in, just going to just wail on you, basically wants to just like embarrass you and try to take you down in the first round, severely overestimating you. It's a difficulty 7. What do you want to use here?
Okay. So the thing that's gonna apply every time is that I'm specialized in unarmed fighting.
Okay.
So that'll automatically be a 5.
Okay.
It'll go down 2.
So every round this will be a 5, and we'll just start this at 5.
It'll be a 5. And then I'm gonna spend some effort because I have 3 edge in might, so I can do the first one for free.
Okay. And don't forget you have 1 free level of effort too
Yeah.
from the planning, which I assume
4.
this was somehow a part of y'all's plan.
3, 2. Yeah, to flip them to our side.
Yeah.
So the first one I'm gonna knock down to a 2.
Okay. Just need to roll a 6 or higher.
I rolled a 6.
All right. So, Choke, in the first round, describe what you do as Throttle sort of bears down on you.
The first
Or
round,
how this goes.
I think, is mostly, if he is just going in and just trying to wail on her, I think a thing she doesn't normally do, but a strategy that I think she's going to use on him is to let him wear himself out. So I think she goes on the defensive and is basically just staying out of the way for the first round and letting him just fly around the ring and tire himself out.
Okay. Yeah. So the two of you begin to engage. Choke kind of moving a little more fluidly, trying to avoid strikes, getting in a few small jabs, not going for any big hits. This first time, as the two of you kind of grapple and kind of tumble through the air, both of you sort of expertly orienting yourselves in this arena. Yeah, you can see he's going for a lot of big hits right now, which means he's moving slowly, giving you plenty of time to duck and weave and dodge, using the full scale and size of the arena to your advantage. You can see him getting a bit winded and a bit frustrated, begins to like yell at you. He says a few times, says, "Are you gonna fight or dance around all night?" As he's throwing a few haymakers in your direction. But after the minute of the first round, the buzzer sounds and the two of you retreat to your own corners. He is very winded. You feel mostly fresh from this first one. So the first round goes to Choke. Let's do it again. I am going to go and use his intrusion to bump this difficulty up to an 8 to start with. So
my fighting knocks it down to a 6. I'm going to spend effort to knock it down to a 3. Good thing I have so many points in might. I'm gonna use impulse to knock it down to a 2 again.
Okay,
As
so
an
you're
asset.
you're using impulse for this round instead of the first, because you
Yeah.
didn't use it in the first round.
No.
Gotcha.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
make it a 2 again.
Impulse. Tell me what you do. Give me your
Just
give
like
me your
as soon
speech.
as she comes back, just like getting her water, loosen her up. Okay. He's big, he's heavy, he's stupid. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Just roll with them and then get him straight in the gut. You can do this. You are the best. You're Tylenol, he's ibuprofen, okay?
The buzzer sounds and the match begins as Impulse's speech kind of tapers off at the end there. And you don't hear that last bit. I'm just kidding. You can hear all as much as you want. But yeah, the go ahead and roll. So you brought it down to a 2 again, so
Yep.
you need a 6 or higher.
12.
12. Okay. This time he comes in a bit more cautiously, trying to clearly kind of caught on your strategy, not throwing as many big hits, but playing a little more strategic. Maybe gets in a few jabs on you, but nothing critical. No big hits here. But you return. Describe like what Choke does in this as part of her strategy here.
I think this time she actually is just trying to wear him down, but I think also at this point kind of wants him to feel like he has the upper hand, so probably like takes a couple of body shots. So he'll get cocky.
Okay.
And is is throwing hits and stuff, but nothing fight ending. Is essentially just
Okay.
trying to like match him at this point and not gain the upper hand. Let him grind himself down.
All right. The buzzer sounds at the end of the round. A little more even exchange from the crowd's perspective, but clearly he's worn down just a bit more than he was before. And though you've taken some hits, you've avoided letting him hit you in any vital spots. You haven't taken any real damage here, and you think you have him right where you want him for this third round. Okay. Third and maybe final round. Difficulty 7 again.
Okay.
For flavor, this is just, it only helps for NPCs, but like, can I use Inspire is one of my things, and use this ability to keep the attention of NPCs or inspire all NPCs that hear it? I just want to get the crowd, like everyone on Choke's side, and just be cheering Choke, even
Okay.
some of his entourage.
There's no way anyone actually likes this guy.
All right,
Sucks.
yeah, you get like a chant going in the crowd, people beginning to like kind of seeing how the fight's been going so far from the onlookers' perspective. It kind of looks like Throttle has the upper hand, and maybe Impulse, you use this to
Everybody loves
to
an underdog,
kind of,
baby.
yeah, make Choke out to look like more of the underdog, begin to rally some of the people to her side, and yeah, a chant begins to break out as the round begins. People screaming and yelling for Choke to take him down. Okay, so this one will start at a 7 again.
Okay, so 5 for unarmed. 3, 2. I'll spend effort to get it down to a 2.
Okay.
I want to keep my free one. Do I use the free one?
How many points have you spent at this point?
Like half of them. I have 28.
All right.
Okay.
So you're down to 14.
16, I think, is where I'm in
All right.
at right now. Yeah, in the lower half.
Okay.
So I'll take it down to a 2. I want to win so bad. That's a 19, my friend.
Oh. Could I offer an intrusion for Choke to lose this? You gain XP for this one.
I rolled a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. You get XP.
You don't
give
want to
one
say
someone else.
yes. I'll give
Just
one to
gonna offer
Impulse.
intrusions for the rest of the fights.
She's in my corner.
Thanks.
All right. So describe to me how. Well, I guess how this turns around on Choke. I'll give you the narrative leeway for that. So how does this not go to Choke's plan here in this round?
I think she plays the like wearing him down hand for too long, and he catches on a little bit, and probably gets in a couple of hard hits because it's hard. I think because if he starts like shit talking and stuff, she's gonna get pissed.
Yeah.
So I think probably shows her hand a little bit and gets a little more reckless and probably takes a good hit to the jaw.
Yeah, as he continues to talk shit about your strategy, you come in for some bigger swings, and he capitalizes on those by ending the round with one uppercut, like straight to your jaw, which kind of sends you spinning for a bit as the buzzer sounds. And when your vision clears, you're back in your corner, and you have you can feel that little bit of taste of iron in the back of your mouth, having gotten a little more than you bargained for.
Shake it off. Just shake it off. All right. It's fine. He wears red leather, for fuck's sake. You've got this. Don't worry about it.
Go back in.
All right. Buzzer sounds. Fourth round begins. You can see he's looking a bit confident here. Go ahead and roll again. The difficulty starts at a 7.
I got a recovery from the chat. Thanks, chat. I don't remember what I add to it. Is it my tier?
I think it's your tier.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 3, so I'm tier 4.
Okay. So you get 7 points back. Jeez.
I'm putting them back. Thank you, chat. I'm gonna do the same thing. And knock it down to a 2.
So bring it to a 2. All right.
So I spend. Okay. Oh, that's a 13.
13. Okay, what if I offered another intrusion here?
Is it just to
tie
lose?
it up? Huh?
To tie it up?
So that it'll all come back down to it'll all come down in the last round.
Okay.
All right, who do you want to give your other XP to?
Sam, because he looks really distressed.
So what I'm going to say happens here is, again, you come in trying to regain your strategy, but what you don't account for is just the pure just rage that he goes into in this last round, and where you're coming in being a bit more strategic. He actually checks you and tackles you against the wall in a full grapple, and while you were ready for more kind of trading blows and a little more punching and fighting of that style, he throws you off to show that he is actually very good grappler, and begins to pins you against the wall and begins to just wail on you for the last few moments of the match, kind of showing off his raw skill and ability. And the buzzer sounds leading into the final round, and you feel like things are pretty even between the two of you at this point, as we get into the final one. Yes, Morgan.
Am I allowed to do an intrusion as we go into the last fight to give an advantage?
What is your intrusion?
Does he have any cyberware?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, he'd have a basic neural implant. Choke has a cyber arm. He has a cyber leg.
Of course.
I would like to do advantageous malfunction. A device being used against you malfunctions. It might harm the user or one of their allies for a round, or activate a dramatic and distracting side effect for a few rounds.
Okay.
Just if
I will.
Choke is okay with having that happen.
I guess. Yeah. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not telling them to cheat.
It's not
All right.
cheating.
It is cheat. This is cheating.
No.
I mean, if we want to cheat, I mean, I can cheat right now. I can do advanced command now, and no.
If we want to not cheat, I have the same intrusion. I could just run, like, bash into the ring and cause his stuff to go haywire.
I will allow one intrusion for this.
Damn. Okay. Fine.
So this will count as an asset for Choke's roll here. So you're starting off at a 6 instead of a instead of a 7.
I'm at 6. If fighting takes me to a 4. Gonna spend some effort. I can get it down to a 1.
Okay.
Do I use my... No, I want to roll.
Okay.
That's a 7.
Okay. I don't think you've rolled anything that would have failed any of these rolls this round, because you got all of them down to a 6 and you've rolled a 6 or higher every round. Yeah.
I have pretty good odds. It's a d20. Okay,
Yeah.
So in the last round, I want to absolutely just wail on this motherfucker.
Okay.
Just
now, if
come...
I offer an intrusion
No.
here...
It's boring now.
No, I'm not going to do it in the last round.
I think
just wanted
she
to
just,
see
like, kicks, like, really hard off the wall and just, like, rockets toward this guy and just, yeah, full cyber arm swing, like, just bashes his face in.
Okay.
Completely unexpected.
So, yeah, in the last few seconds of the round,
Just chokes him out.
Come in. Yeah.
Have to.
Bash him in the face with your cyber arm, which sends him reeling. You can tell he stumbles a bit at one point in the match when he is going in for another grapple, and his leg sort of malfunctions, giving you a chance to sort of break free of his grip, leading into this hit that dazes and stuns him. You then sort of wrap around to his back, legs locked around his waist, bringing him up into a chokehold with your cyber arm from behind. And as the last few seconds of the round count down, he finally sort of like taps out. The round ends. The lights come back on throughout the arena, and the announcer announces your victory, and the crowd goes wild. As I'm changing the music back. There we go. As he sort of reels and is coming back, like coughing. Damn it. Fuck. Just like turns around for a second, like kicks the wall, feeling at his cyber leg again.
Your title's mine.
Crap. Yeah, you win. You get the jacket and job.
Buddy, you can keep your jacket. It's fucking hideous.
That's my favorite jacket.
Of course it is.
Impulse
My dad gave
tosses
that to
Choke's
me.
jacket back over her shoulders.
It's just mean.
Oh,
You already
come
won.
on.
You don't have to be mean.
You didn't have to be a jackass leading up to it.
I
A
like
little
his
bit of
joke.
in-ring banter. I mean,
A lot of it happened out of the ring, Throttle.
that's part of fighting. I thought you were a pro with this sort of stuff. The back and forth, the taunting, and it's part of the showmanship.
Yeah,
Takes
I'm really
the
good at it.
jacket back from Chance.
Yours could use a bit of work.
It's like,
And speaking of work,
Yeah, I gotta call my boss and let him know that I'm gonna have to be off this job.
actually, you don't have to do that.
What, so you don't want the jacket? You don't want me to work for you?
Oh,
What was
no.
the point of all this?
You know what? Let me buy you a drink.
Oh, all right.
Sits down in a quiet corner.
Does everyone else go and join?
From a distance. Don't want to spook him.
I don't
No.
think Clarity should be around.
Buys him a drink.
Takes the drink, like holds it up to his eye, to to like stop the swelling, a bit. And all right, I'm not good with riddles, so what's this about?
Not a riddle. I want to kill your boss.
Wait, you're being serious?
Yeah.
How do you know who I work for?
Got a good team. And you're not hard to find.
Right. Can I ask why?
She fucked with a friend of mine. A lot of friends of mine, actually.
Okay. So what, you want me to kill him for you? I can try, but it's... I'm fine working for you. I can do a job, but that's kind of suicide on my part.
Well, your other friend's already on board. What's his name? Jacob.
Catalyst.
Jared. You know. Blonde. Face.
Catalyst?
That one.
Wait, his name's Jared?
Yeah.
That's
Douchey.
funny.
Right?
Alright. Wait, so he's in on this too?
Well,
Did you fight him?
not in so many words. No. He actually said if I could convince you, then he'd do it.
Alright, I mean, alright, I don't want to, like, renege on our bet here. A deal's a deal, but they're paying me a lot.
We can pay you more.
Alright. I mean, if they're dead, nobody's around to complain, so as long as you can promise me that your plan is to
Oh, yeah.
take care of her.
Oh, I'm gonna take it off if I can.
Because I have a reputation, and if I go around, like, killing
Sure.
my employers and stuff,
So do
people
I.
find out about it. Yeah. Alright. I'll help out how I can. I mean, if you've got if you got Catalyst on your side, then it shouldn't be too hard to take care of the nerd and the nerd. So yeah,
Oh, you've got 2 of them too.
yeah. I mean, I'll say it. One of them's a little scary, so
Which one?
if you've got someone who can take care of the text, Lucid, the one with the mask.
The hacker.
Yeah. Hackers kind of weird me out. Stuff they do with computers and doesn't really make sense to me.
Same. I think you'll like ours, okay?
All right. So what do you need me to do?
You know, I'm not really the planning one.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, like our type doesn't usually do the planning.
Fair. We'll be in touch.
Cool.
And, mouth shut.
Yeah, I can keep it secret. All right. Thanks for the drink.
Gets up to go. Oh, your, left hook is a little misplaced. You swing too high.
Thanks. Turns around, hovers away or floats away dejectedly. You see him kind of like,
You wanna blow the cheekbone?
yeah, I got it. Keeps floating away.
Okay, I'll go back to my team.
That looked like it went well.
Yeah, he's on board. I'll let him keep
Put
it.
his jacket back.
It looked good on you, I'm sorry. His dad gave it to him.
We can get you one.
No, I don't want one like that. I just kind of like the idea of taking his.
I like you, Chance.
I like
Alright,
you too,
I'll call
Impulse.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we all like each other.
She'll ring up Jared. Sorry, Catalyst.
Okay. Picks up. Hello, one moment, please. Puts you on hold. A little bit of hold music plays. Do 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 do
Son
do do.
of a bitch. He could have picked something better than Girl from Ipanema. Jesus.
And finally comes back up. Yes, Maroney.
Yes, it's Marilee. The voice is just really annoying, so I'm not even going to bother anymore. Hi. This is how I actually talk. So we have your buddy Throttle on board.
Oh, that was quick.
We're efficient.
All right. Well, that's should be enough then. I'm currently at our base right now.
How did negotiating go?
Oh, I got a small advance on my pay, so that should be enough to compensate me should this all go, as they say, tits up.
Well, that's the idea, but not for you. So, hey,
Right.
it's the little things.
Well, when are you planning on making your move?
Probably quicker than you're imagining, but we'll be in touch.
Right, don't keep me waiting. I don't like this double-crossing part isn't really
Your style.
my... Well, not when I'm not the one doing the planning.
I
I don't
mean,
like being in the dark.
we're open to your input, obviously. You're kind of the man inside, so we'll be chatting with you. And we'll definitely take it into consideration.
All right.
Also, go with stormy weather. The other hold music is kind of hackneyed.
Oh,
Also,
in that
don't pull a
case.
power move on me again. That's such bullshit. Click.
Right. He hangs up the phone on his end.
Good. So we're all set then. I think I need a drink. Gets herself a nice highball. Job well done.
So what's the... You guys are all back together now? Do you want to go somewhere else to do some more planning, or what's your next step?
I'm curious about this scary hacker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I like ask my hacker circles about them?
All right. Who would you contact?
Well, I'm gonna call Ren.
Okay. That is a good choice. Okay. So you reach out to so you're calling Ren
Yeah.
the old-fashioned way. All right. Yeah, Claire?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I had the right number. What's up?
Yeah, so have you ever heard of a hacker named Lucid?
Yeah?
Is he like good or
You haven't heard of Lucid?
I mean, I've been kind of out of the loop ever since I took down a giant hacking corporation, so
I knew you were kind of Apollo's favorite. I just didn't know he kept you that sheltered to our competition.
our competition.
Lucid's been a big name in the business for a long time. Private contractor, not like Apollo. Apollo outsourced everything. Went for quantity over quality, which I realize sort of insults myself too. But anyway, Lucid is, I mean, kind of a ghost.
No, I know
your
Ghost.
sister, not like your sister Ghost. Different. They've been kind of getting all up in our business. Well, Oracle's business for decades now. Nobody's kind of heard from them in a while, though. I mean, best of the best. Probably. Well, I always thought of them as second only to Apollo, but I don't know. Might have been better.
Interesting. Well, thank you for the information. Have you started, building back up Oracle as a cool club yet instead of what it was before, which wasn't cool?
Well, it's been like a week, so I've done my best. I've reached out to some people. We're getting lunch soon.
Well, that's exciting. You have to keep me up to date, like at least until we figure out who's going to run Oracle. Like, I just want to be in the loop,
I thought you were going to run it.
We'll talk about that later.
Because I've been kind of telling people that you're going to run it. If you're not going to, that kind of defeats the whole...
I mean, if you've been telling people that, you shouldn't have told people that, because I thought we were going to find someone else to do that. But I guess if you've told people that, then wait, do people like actually want to go into an organization run by me?
Well, yeah, like I said, you were like Apollo's favorite, so everyone just assumes that you're a badass. I mean, none of them know you that well, so sort of air of mystery.
Well, okay, yeah, we'll figure it out. It's fine. Maybe it'll be more like a democracy, where instead of one person's in charge, we have. We'll talk about this logistics later. Thanks for the information. Bye.
But all right, bye. You hang up.
So Lucid's apparently pretty good at their job. I don't know. I would have to do some research of my own, maybe into their past jobs a little bit more, but
I mean, yeah, that sounds good. So it doesn't sound like we could bring them over to our side then. We're going to have to kind of thwart them, or...
who knows? I mean, people don't really have information on them personally, like personality-wise. Like, maybe they could be swayed by things other than... I don't know.
We could also go with the way of trying to convince Lucky. Sounds like they were not as intimidating as everyone else. Having 3 against 1 might be helpful.
Sure. Think we could track down this former lunatic employee?
I know someone who I'm supposed to be doing some work for right now, who used to work for Lunatech, but you might be able to help.
That'd be great. At the very least, you can kind of know, like, what he specialized in, and I don't know.
Yeah. I don't remember the name of my contact that I had that I'm supposed to be finding the artifact for.
Dirk
Yeah.
Stanley.
Dirk Stanley, yep. I am going to call up Dirk.
All right. You call Dirk, and it rings for a bit, and when his data pad picks up, you hear someone on the other end that is not Dirk. I'm offering this as an intrusion. Somebody else answers the phone.
I'll take it.
Okay. The person answers the phone says, "Yo, who's this?"
Hello, this is Chance. I was looking for Dirk, but this is clearly not him.
You a friend of this asshole's?
Asshole! Well, I would say that we're acquainted.
All right, well, if you ever want to see this acquaintance alive again, you gotta do exactly what I tell you.
Sir, I'm not sure you know who I am. I'm a scientist. What do you want from me?
What's your name?
Chance.
Then you are exactly the person that I want to be talking to. See, I was going to ask you to find this person for me, but since you're the Chance that Mr. Stanley told me about, then you're the one that I need to speak with. I'm going to send you a location, and you're going to be there in 3 hours.
Okay.
And any information that he gave you about the thing, which I assume you know what I'm talking about because we're having this conversation, you're going to bring with you.
Information. Yep. Yep. I sure do have information on that.
All right? Okay. Bring everything you had. Do not come with anyone else. Come alone. 3 hours at the location I sent you.
Okay.
All right.
And who am I speaking with? Just so I know who to look for.
You can call me Johnny.
Right, Johnny. Sure.
All right?
All right.
I mean it. You tell anyone else about this conversation, you bring anyone with you, and you're going to wish that you never spoke with or met Johnny Pencilfingers Jones. And he hangs up.
May
Nice
I
Parker
ask,
Bedford.
was okay, yeah, all right.
Wait, was that on speaker?
Pencil fingers?
No.
Okay.
You had this conversation on your own.
Okay.
That was
Johnny
a
Pencil
chat redemption
Fingers.
from
What was the last
It was a
name?
chat redemption.
Jones.
Jones.
Okay. Well, Dirk was a no-go. He's very busy at the moment, but he is asking me to meet with him. Maybe he has some information. I've got about 3 hours.
That's extremely specific, but okay.
It really is. I mean, he wants me to meet him in 3 hours. He's doing something at the moment, that's all. But I do have to run back to home for a moment, just to grab something on the way.
You're
I'll meet you all back there later.
sweating. Are you?
I am.
okay?
What are you talking about? It was the red leather. That's all.
Can we do not like an insight check? What would that be exactly? To see that Chance is in some distress here.
So Chance is trying to lie here. So Chance can roll. Essentially, we've never done a contested roll in this game, but we're gonna do a contested roll. I don't think we've done one before. At least not in my memory. So basically, it works the opposite of when we are subtracting from rolls. Instead, you add to the rolls. So you're gonna roll a die. You decide what you're gonna spend ahead of time. So any skills will add to your roll. So let me know what you guys are gonna spend, if anything. Then you're gonna roll, and whoever ends up with the highest number with all the modifiers included.
Okay.
So Chance would be some sort of deception task, or if you have something, are you trained in anything like that?
Pleasant social interaction, and this is a pleasant conversation. Can I argue that? I'm talking to the people that I work with. It's not like I'm.
Yeah, I
pressed
give it
for
to you on
anything.
that. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're trained in that, or specialized?
Let's see. I think just trained. Yeah, just trained.
Okay.
I am also trained in all social interactions, whether they involve charm, learning a person's secrets, or intimidating others.
So you're also trained, so those negate each other.
Cool.
Any effort either of you are going to spend?
I'll spend a point of effort.
I will also spend a point of effort.
Okay, those negate each other.
This, I couldn't use a free effort, could I? Because I never did.
You're gonna use it to deceive your friends on the mission?
You could if you wanted to.
I gave you that effort, my friend. I can take it back. No, I can't.
You can't take it back.
I can't take it back.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it to deceive my friends on the mission.
Okay, so that's
Bold move.
that's a shift in favor of chance. Anything additional for impulse?
Do I have to break out the big guns here? Do I have to force you to tell me what I need to know? I'm
Make
doing
your
it.
choice. Okay,
doing
what
it.
are you doing?
I'm using advanced command.
What does that do?
That a target within short range obeys any command you give as long as they hear and understand you.
Okay, so this goes outside of the
Here's our
roll then, because the thing we were rolling for is whether or not you even noticed anything was wrong. So the
Okay.
advanced command would be more so if you succeed on this roll, you could
Okay.
command him to tell you this, because otherwise you have no reason to think that there's anything going on right now.
Okay. Okay.
So
just know
if you're
that's
not
what's
gonna
waiting for you if I win this.
so
round.
let's go in a roll. Chance rolls and adds 3. Impulse rolls flat.
Okay.
Or
Whoever
D20.
rolls higher wins. Yeah, D20, add 3.
Oh
One
no!
more. 14.
They're all 10 plus 3 is 13.
All right, Impulse. You know you can kind of catch a hint, a bit of flop sweat, shifting eyes. Definitely is keeping something from you.
Okay.
What's going on?
Are you using advanced command right now?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Going on? I just had a call.
That very much upset you. What's wrong?
I'm not upset. I'm nervous.
You have like sweat stains like
Mhm.
here, 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 and you're like,
Nervous? I've got
uh-huh.
a lot that I talked to this person about that I wasn't expecting. And I have to deal with it in a lot shorter of time than I previously thought. I'm not lying.
You would tell us if something was wrong, right?
Oh, something is wrong.
Then we help you. We go with you.
I can't. It's stipulation.
You can't get help.
Not sure
Alright.
why. I mean, all right, look. I got a call. Well, I called my friend back. He was not the one on the line. I can't give all of the information for fear of, people. But something's very wrong, and I was supposed to have been helping him with a task that I can't divulge. And it seems he's been incapacitated by someone else, whose full name I don't remember, but I do remember the phrase pencil fingers.
All right. So you're not meeting your friend in precisely 3 hours. You
No.
were meeting this pencil fingers person
Mhm.
alone.
Well, I can't bring anyone.
But what if you were followed?
That's potentially what I'm getting at? Either followed or tracked in some way?
I mean, you already have a tracker in your phone, so
Oh, do I? Did you do that?
yeah.
She did that on all of our
Of
phones.
course she did. I should have known. Okay, well, I'm tracked. I don't know this man from Adam, so I don't know what he's capable of. Is there clarity? Could we maybe search Pencil Fingers? It doesn't exactly sound like a common moniker.
You do that. I'm gonna go get out the sniper rifle.
Yeah, with the name Pencil Finger.
Did you search it really?
You're muted. What is happening?
I think she just said she can't with the
I
name
can't
Pencil Finger.
handle it.
Thank you, Perkabeth.
Yeah, Johnny
Yeah.
Pencil Fingers Jones. I forgot Johnny and Jones, but I remembered Pencil Fingers.
Who wouldn't
Who could
remember
forget
pencil
pencil
fingers?
fingers?
It's very distinctive.
All right.
He's a JoJo. Oh no.
Oh,
no. No.
Oh, he's a Joe star.
He's a
Okay, I'm
Joe
gonna add that.
Joe Pencil.
Yep.
No.
This is gonna be our star power crossover.
No, he is an anima. No.
Anima's a giant pencil.
I'm so scared of
Oh,
him.
I hate it.
Oh my
Racist
God.
people. All right.
So I'm gonna go get the really long range gun.
Good. Yeah. It's probably a good idea.
And we won't go with you. But we're going with you.
Of course.
Not, of course. You were about to just take off by yourself and go meet someone named Pencil Fingers without any backup.
I was, but I'm a bad liar.
Hey, some people like that kind of thing, okay?
I'm just saying, you don't go into a first interaction with someone with that name without either knowing something about them or having some people to back you up. I
We
mean,
know
come on.
what's he
one
gonna
thing
do?
about it.
What's he gonna do? Write all over me?
I don't think that's what pencil fingers means.
Fingers. But skip. I don't get it.
All right, so
Of course
we
you don't.
prep for backup. You go do whatever you need to do, but look, don't ever pull that shit again.
Fine. I'm just not used to working with others, honestly.
I get that. But again, like, we're a team. Like, I would never let, like, Clarity just go somewhere potentially dangerous by herself. So I'm not gonna let.
I mean, I don't tell you when I go dangerous places because of that.
Neither do I. And that's
Oh,
why everyone
lesson
gets
learned.
one. So, Clarity will look for this guy. I'll stand overwatch. Impulse will do whatever it is that you do.
I apparently get lied to by my friends all the time. Okay.
You yell.
I don't
With
like.
good reason!
I don't. But I.
So you're doing it
technically-
now?
Technically, I don't lie to you because I don't tell you anything. I
A lie
just
by
go.
omission is still a lie.
I'm.
Is it a lie
Believe
by
me, I
omission
lie
if you don't
all
ask
the time.
where she's going?
Shay.
Ha. I'm gonna go get the gun. This is my favorite part.
As Choke goes to get the gun and any other plans are going to get made, that's where we're going to end the session for tonight. Oh my god. I had planned for y'all to have this straight path to like taking down Miss Scarlet, and then I got the chat redemption Johnny Pencil Fingers Jones.
Bold of you to
and-
assume we can do anything straight.
and once again, we are leading into a convoluted plans within plans, schemes upon schemes. Because we
Naturally.
can't can't do anything else in this game. But yeah, good session, y'all. Johnny Pencil Fingers Jones. Sometimes I get names from the chat like that, and I was like, there's no way I can work these in. We can't use this. And sometimes I get names, and I'm just like, yeah, perfect.
Like
I know
Captain
exactly what to do.
Midnight.
Johnny Pencil Fingers Jones.
Really depends
Oh
on
my
the setting.
God.
So those of you out there in the chat, thank you for all the redemptions today in this game. When you give me these crazy names, definitely think about the game that you're introducing them into, because in like this sort of game, I can make any name work. In other games, I cannot. So I really appreciate y'all's contributions today.
Also, Chad just pointed out that bold of you to assume we can do anything straight. So as the keeper of the list is being added to the merch list.
Put that
right
on a
now.
t-shirt.
Yep.
Yeah. Did anyone make any progress towards their arc today?
You haven't let me train my alien, so no.
Oh, yeah, I forbade you from from training your alien today. Sorry, you couldn't bring it out to the fight.
The revenge arc, seeing as Scarlet is most assuredly a former member of Catechism and gave us a lot of problems, and we're working on taking her down. Would that count?
Yeah, I mean, because your goal here is to get your hands on her so that you can get more information about Catechism and a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I think like that does directly lead towards your overall arc.
Is that one?
2.
2.
Savannah, you.
Me. You perform deeds that restore your reputation.
Yeah, definitely. You beat one of the biggest fighters in the gravity well.
I'm
I'm closer
the
to
throttle
taking
now.
down. I'm not closer to taking down Shadow, am I? Because of this?
I don't think this is directly related to Shadow.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then Chance has the research.
I
the
talked
great
to
work.
Johnny Pencil Fingers Jones about an artifact.
Yeah, next, if you guys do the thing going to save him, that will definitely lead towards, I think that is more directly getting involved in that. So I think you'll have an opportunity for that next session. I think most of you have 2 at this point too that you're working on, or have replaced your old one with this new one, whatever. Yeah. It's definitely worth looking into, since Chance has been involved. If you can think of anything else you want to get a second one on the board, just more chances to, no pun intended, to earn XP. That also helps. Not that y'all really need much more XP, but out of everyone here, Chance needs the most XP. So I'm gonna do everything to throw XP at my boy.
Yeah.
Any other last things before we get going?
I have one thing.
Yeah.
So we did have a donation during the stream, which I want to thank our friend Perkabeth for, and I wanted to read the message that they left us.
Oh, yes,
For their
please.
donation. Because it's good. It says, I can't see out of these fucking contacts. It says, 2 friends were playing a game, but one was a game master. They were so good, the other got pissed, took a chance, and acted on impulse. They started to choke them, but then in a moment of clarity, decided to let it go. This joke isn't funny, I tried. I think it's very funny.
Thank you, Perkabeth.
Apollo.
And so thanks for tipping us. Thanks for the donation.
Yes. Thanks for the donation. Thank you for the haiku or the limerick. We can classify the poem.
Literally
later on.
neither of those.
It was a poem.
I don't know.
It was a poem.
It
It was a poem.
Listen, I don't know anything about poetry. Just gonna throw a label on it. But yes, thank you so much for that, and thank you for all the redemptions today. Love the interaction. I'm gonna make a note of the cipher, so I'll get it in for you guys. Got it from Chance. Took it out of of what's his face's of Throttle's jacket. There, I gave it to you.
He stole from
I'll,
my
take
new
a
best
screenshot.
friend.
Yeah, I'll take a screenshot of it so y'all can decide who wants to hold on to it. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. of course, and thank you to my lovely players. We'll be back in 2 weeks for our next session. Still at the same time, 9 o'clock. In what will that day be? The 16th? Yeah, the 16th of July. We'll be back. And then hopefully we'll be back to weekly after that without too many more interferences. So thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for coming back here today. And we'll see everyone soon. If nobody else has any announcements or anything before we get going. No. Okay. We will see everyone next time. And until then, good game and good night, Internet.